Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan Delgado. Welcome to my studio. So glad you joined me today because I have a couple of things I wanted to talk about today. Number one was this painting right here, this landscape painting that I was working on, which you guys have seen in progress video footage of. As you can see, it is done, and I'm going to be showing you the rest of the video footage for this painting, just kind of doing the last little bit of color layer on it, and refining the details and bringing it to a completion. So that's that. You'll be seeing that here in a little bit. The second thing I wanted to talk about was the other painting, which you guys may have seen in the other videos while I was working on this one. It was a figurative portrait piece, and it was going really well. But I'm no longer working on it right now. That's the thing. I've completely scrapped it. And let me kind of explain the reason for it. It really wasn't anything technically wrong with it. It was more of a motivational thing where I was working on it, and I was midway through it, and I just kind of stood back and looked at it, and I realized that I was just kind of losing motivation to work on it because I really did not have any purpose or direction for that painting to begin with. Um, it it was just it felt like I was painting just for the sake of being busy, and I really didn't have any kind of any idea of where I was going with it or what I wanted it to be, if that makes any sense. It was it was just sort of it was a very bland painting overall for me, and just wasn't working. And so, but and that's kind of one of the things that happens from time to time when I'm not careful, and when I take that initial uh, conceptual stage for granted, where I come up with the idea, and I put a sketch down on paper of what I want this painting to look like, and I have an image in mind of where I want to take it. This painting, I really didn't have that. I was just kind of doing it, um, and the further along I got on it, the less motivation I had to work on it. It was going really slow at that point, and the less motivation I have, the less effort I put into it, and the whole painting just kind of falls apart at that point. So I went ahead and just scrapped it all together. I painted over it, and right now, actually, the canvas is sitting on my easel, and I just started something completely new right on top of it yesterday. So it's still kind of drying right now, but I'm much more excited for what is on the canvas right now, which I'm not going to show you just yet, but it's hopefully going to be a really good one. So I'm actually excited for it, and so that means I'm motivated to work on it, and I'm ready to go. I've got another painting in progress, which is also currently drying. So right now, I'm just sort of sitting around twiddling my thumbs. So what I'm probably going to do is start working on a third project. So that's always a good thing when you have multiple things going at one time. So that way you're always working, but not always busy, but productive. That's one of the things I always stress when it comes to being an artist is stay busy, but make sure you're being productive. Don't be busy just for the sake of being busy. So that's my advice to you artists out there, free of charge. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out the rest of the video footage for this painting. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you here in a minute. Alright everyone, here we are now at my drawing desk, and this is a little study that I worked on last week, and it's a study for painting that is going to replace the failed painting that I had on that 18 by 24 canvas. This is what I'm painting on top of that, and I've already got it in progress, so let me go ahead and show you the painting on the easel here. And I just worked on just the first color layer yesterday, but it's going really well, and I really don't have a whole lot left to do with the figure except some glazing. I want to glaze a few transitional tints in the flesh tones, and there'll be some highlights also left to paint. Although I don't know, it looks okay as is, but there's a few things I want to improve upon. So, and there's definitely work left to be done in the background. So, but this one is going by pretty quickly. And like I mentioned before, that's typically what happens when I am happy about a project and when I'm excited about it and a little more enthusiastic about it. It'll go by pretty quickly because I know exactly where I am going with it. So such is the case with this painting. So that's that one. Let me go ahead and show you the other little project I've got going on. It's just a small self-portrait. This is just a little 8 by 10. I decided to go ahead and do another self-portrait for 2019. And this is it so far. This is just the underpainting, and I realized as I was painting this just how much it was looking like Michael Myers or something, but it's just the shadows and just getting basic shapes for the face. But I'm excited to work on this one in the next stage, and it's about ready to go. Because it's pretty well dry. I worked on this one, I think, on either Saturday or Sunday, and today is Thursday, so it's definitely dry and ready to go. But anyway, there's that one. And I have a third project in mind. I have not worked on it except for the drawing study, and let me go ahead and show you what I've got so far for that. There's my self-portrait study. Here's just a little figure study for the next painting I'm going to be working on. I'm still kind of trying to figure out how I want to handle this one narrative-wise, but I'm pretty sure I have an idea, and I'm going to be kind of tweaking that a little bit, but this one is, other than that, pretty much ready to go. So so that's it. That's basically, those are all the projects I've got going on right now. I've got these 3 in progress, and I've got a show that I am waiting to hear back about, and so I'll probably have some paintings to varnish and frame here in a little bit, but I want to wait until I hear back from the gallery to see if I'm actually in the show. But it's a show I've been doing for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6, maybe even 7 years, I'm not sure. And I typically do get in with at least one painting, so hopefully that will be the case this time as well. I only submitted 3, but hopefully one of them will get in at least. We'll see. But anyway, that is pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this little update, and stay tuned for the next one. I will see you then. Take care and God bless you guys.